brought this up on the show before, but what is it with everybody always needing a new fucking TV? I was literally sitting and looking at my TV the other day. I was like, this TV has been like, I've moved to different, like multiple locations with this TV in particular.
Yep. I feel like TVs are like cars. I feel like you should keep them until they don't work no more. Like, people be so caught up on like the new model. Like this one got apps on it. This one got a built-in DVD player. This one got, you could talk to it. I'm like, but does the shit play VH1 on Monday nights? It does? Great. I'll be watching it. Like, I don't need all that extra shit.
Not dead ass, because I was like, how many TVs y'all need?
Yeah.
Y'all need all these
I would like a new TV. Don't get me wrong. Like, I would like one of those new smart TV with all the motherfucking apps in it.
No. Same here. But you know the thing is, with me is that if I get rid of that TV, I'm going to think, like, where do I put that other TV that I had? Like,
exactly. Again, I feel guilty.
I mean, when I mean put it somewhere, I mean for use. Like,
yeah. It's not just gonna be in the closet.
Nah.
I mean, listen,
do we put this on the bathroom? Like, what do we do?
High key though, I would love a TV in my bathroom, but I'm already late everywhere now because of the damn shower. So
do you have a TV in your kitchen?
I do. I do. I mean, it's like an old. I think it's like a 13-inch humpback. Like, it's an old-ass TV. But it's a TV.
Shout out to everybody that got mama's butt TV on the counter.
Oh, yes, right on the counter. Mm-hmm. Right next to the microwave.
Next to the microwave in between the warm-up oven.
There you go.
Shout out to y'all.
Yes, and it still works. Yeah. Yep, I love a good kitchen TV and a good kitchen radio. Like when I was in the kitchen on Thursday, and I was like, yo, I need some music out here. Like, I don't know how people cook in a quiet kitchen. Like, it's so odd to me.
Nice. You got to get the Sonos, the surround system.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's so weird. Or a TV. Like, I need some type of, like, background noise. But just to be in the kitchen, just hearing shit sizzle in the pan is not the move.
Even with the shower. Like, when I have a special speaker that I have in the shower. Not in the shower, but in the bathroom that it has a Bluetooth and, connect it, put the playlist on, get it popping.
You got to connect it.
Get it connected.
There you go.
Shout out to you, connected.
What's on
the docket? What you got?
So, speaking of the holidays, we are full underway with winter in New York City because it has been fucking trash out here for the past 2 weeks. And I don't know who pissed who off, but I feel like all of us get hit in the crossfire, and I'm not with the shit.
Highs and lows?
Highs, lows and lows. There are no highs. There's no fucking highs. Everything is a low.
Hold on. So you just brought... It's like this week is going to be...
Soon today. It rained for like 7 straight hours in New York, and I was like, all right, y'all, what the fuck? Like, and not like a little drizzle here and there. Like, it was a point where it was like day after tomorrow type shit, and I was like, all right, so...
Now, today I was like, oh shit, I'm putting on Timbs. Okay.
My ankles are wet. The bottom of my jeans are wet.
Ooh, that's not sexy.
That is not sexy, and I enjoy being wet. But that is not what we signed up for. But between that snowstorm that we had like 2 weeks ago, which was supposed to be sleet, and then somehow out of nowhere it was like 8 inches, and I was like, well.
Oh, you want to talk about how New York turned into like a pussy estate ever? Like,
yo,
softest baby shit
about anybody else, because we'd be like, oh, it's going to snow in Georgia. Aha, they closed down the streets for a little, snow flurries.
Oh, y'all sliding all over the road. It's only like half an inch. It's black ice, though.
Pictures of it. It looked like an apocalypse was like outside. Like,
nah. Allegedly, what happened was it was a pileup because of lack of salt and I want to say plowage, but that sounds crazy.
It sure does. There was snow plowage that night.
Lack of snow plowing on George Washington Bridge, and I guess it started to pile up, which caused an accident, and that kind of seemed to back up past the George Washington and into the city. Which,
well, not to no fucking 125th Street, like,
which I was going to say is like no excuse anyway.
That's bullshit.
It's still bullshit. You know what I really think? Yo, this city is really like, how should I say? It's a cutthroat city. So remember when somebody like held, I don't know what it was. They cut the lights off at the, what was it, Statue of Liberty or some shit like that? I don't know, it was a couple years ago.
No. They cut them off?
They cut the lights off or did some shit, and it was like,
on purpose?
That's my thing. Is like only certain people have access to that. My thing, in retrospect, I don't know. I have that story fucked up, obviously, because I'm going off the cusp.
Oh, okay.
But what I want to say is that I think that sanitation workers could have been like, "Yo, fuck, Bill de Blasio," and because That's the only thing that could have held back, like, us not getting to work. Because it's usually, like, there's been times where it was raining heavy, like with, well, what do you call that? Flurries, heavy hail. And they've been not plowing, but dropping salt all over the roads. In this case, it was none of that taking place. So it was like, what caused the mix-up here? When you had 3-day notice that, Wednesday's going to be like light snowfall. They always put down some type of salt or have like trucks on the road.
I think what happened was it was supposed to snow and then rain. And I think because it didn't rain after, it was like, oh, fuck, it's still snowing. And it's now piling up. And now it's 2 inches. And now it's 4 inches.
So where the fuck are all the trucks is what I'm saying. Because it's not like
they didn't prepare for it because they didn't think it wasn't. Like somebody telling them, like, I got a roach in my house, and you come with a boot, and then you realize there's a whole fucking army of roaches. You're like, this boot not going to do nothing?
True.
We need a fogger. But, yeah, I feel you. But, yes, I just did some Googles. The lights were out the Statue of Liberty in, like, 2017. I'm not reading the whole story, but your memory is correct. So
I'm telling you, I'll be keeping notes.
Anyway, so in other New York news, so your boy Takashi 6ix9ine is going to you are going to jail. To jail. Have you ever seen that video?
Yeah, I've seen it.
To jail. So I wish I knew all the ebbs and flows, but I don't because Takashi 6ix9ine.
Listen.
All I know is that nigga is in Brooklyn right now in some prison, and he don't have no trial until September. So hugs and kisses. Wish you well. Good luck, because I don't know what to say to that young man. But
let me say something.
Okay.
I don't wish jail on anybody. I don't wish death on anybody. But I always do think...
I wish jail on some people.
But I think if you play with certain shit enough, you got what's coming to you.
Yeah, no, some people deserve jail.
And I just want to say, when you're running around the city and you pissing people off enough, or you bringing enough attention to yourself that's like... And it's not like just regular attention, it's disrespectful attention to the point where it's like, nobody could do nothing to me. And then you like, what I mean? You stepping on all the toes and you crossing out all the T's. And it's like, yo, dude, let's calm down a little bit. And I think that message has been shared with him multiple times. And at that point, it's like, you give people enough information and enough rope to see what the fuck they want to do with it. So if you want to go ahead and hang yourself, and the thing is, when you outside and one thing is you can't be outside and inside at the same time. Like, especially when all eyes.
What old black grandmother shit is
no,
that?
it's the truth. You can't be like in the game of like entertainment, in the game of being in the streets. It doesn't work it doesn't work that way.
No, I wouldn't know, but.
And I just want to say, we've seen examples of this before. We've seen XX. We've seen
Young Bobby.
We've seen
Bobby
Shmurda. We've seen multiple rappers get killed in their own city. We've seen Chinks die in his own city. We've seen Stack Bundles die in their own city. Different fatalities, but I mean, like, the same thing is like when you're a person of a certain ilk and you have all this notoriety, you're expected to carry yourself in, like, because the unfortunate could happen to you. You know what I mean? So when you're not doing your handling what's supposed to be handled properly, or you're not taking in the information that's given to you, there's going to be fuck-ups, and then eventually there are going to be fuck-ups if you piss off the wrong people, some that's not going to be so kind to you. And with 6ix9ine is that it's like an ultimate mirror of the Bobby shit. So that's what it's like. When you look at the rundown of what he's been indicted on, it's like, whoa. Gang activity and racketeering. And that's like, the shit is, when you're in a circle, you gotta know like when to distance yourself. Like, you affiliated with something, okay, that's one thing. But it's at a certain point you gotta know how to distance yourself for business and other things to keep yourself out of the fray. You know what I mean? Because just like most New York City, not New Yorkers, but if you come up in any urban community, you likely to be connected or have seen or been almost closely affiliated with something, or in the realm of something that that could get you into trouble. You know what I mean? And when it comes down hard enough for you to go to jail, you should, or potentially risk your life, you should know to, clean up your act. But
Listen, I don't feel a bit of.
I feel like at this point in time, I'm not that I don't have sympathy, but I'm just like, yo, it's a little bit too late in the game to be teaching.
It's too, yeah, and again, like this is. He knew. I feel like. I don't know if Takashi. I won't say if he's stupid or not stupid, but he seems intelligent enough that he knows 2 and 2 is going to equal 4. So like I can't feel bad for the kid. So
I think this is like one thing I will say is people who play with certain things are misguided by the law, and that is sometimes you don't have to do a lot of crimes. You can know some crimes, and enough of that will get you in trouble because it's called guilty by association. And this is one word that they have called conspiracy, which means, or racketeering, or what's the other one? There's another one they call. In LA, they have gang injunctions. Like, they arrest people for having tattoos and being affiliated with certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
On New York City, they have called racketeering, which is a list of crimes that involve involvement, whereas you was there, you knew what happened, and all this other or you was in an organized organization, which
you with the shit,
who was with the shits. And it's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't, the reason why they do this shit is to pin everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. And I just saw a video today of him, I forgot who, I think he was talking to somebody in Chief Keef's camp. Now I feel very elderly. I think it was one of like Chief Keef's people, but basically saying like, I got, oh God, now I feel real old, a 30 stack? Is that what it's called? Basically, he was saying like, if you shoot this motherfucker, I'll give you $30,000. And this was on camera. So I'm like, I don't know if Takashi is purposely trying to play up this image, because again, if you were really about that action and you was really about to tell somebody to put a hit out on somebody for like $30,000, you wouldn't be doing that shit on camera. And it wasn't like a little secret. He didn't know the camera was recording him. Like, this is very clear. I am on camera right now type shit. So, and then his lawyer, I think, pled guilty. No, I don't know. But somehow, some way, they're trying to spin it so that all of this seems true, so that it can help drive album sales. And I was like, y'all are worried about the wrong shit. Like,
who is this, Chief Keef?
No. This is 6ix9ine. Like, 6ix9ine album was supposed to come out, but I think the label held it because all of this shit popped up. Mm-hmm. But I think the label's now trying to spin it, or somebody in his camp is trying to spin it. This is what I've heard, that it's to seem true. Because again, if you really rapping about the life you're about, people are much more interested. So I'm like, listen, y'all are worried about the wrong shit. Like, this little motherfucker's about to be in jail for life. Like, about to have a full 95-year sentence, and y'all worried about selling albums. But,
I don't think he's going to have life. The way the charges seem is like they're trying to make something stick. And it's just like, and the thing is, I watched the Breakfast Club interview the other day. We've never spoken on 6ix9ine on this platform ever. We've always
on purpose.
Like, yeah, because I was like, what the fuck? I've always been like,
not a mistake.
I've always been like, what the fuck? Like, sometimes and we in the club, the music, some of the song goes. I've heard 1 or 2 records before that goes. I've never I probably looked at a glance at the one Nicki record that I played on Spotify because it was in Rage and everybody was talking about it.
Shit.
Yeah. But aside from that, like, because I've seen so much of the antics before I felt the music, I was like, what the fuck? I can't get into it. But aside from that, I don't think that anything he's been arrested for is going to coincide with the music to push sales. And I also believe that, with federal investigations, someone who's twice experienced feds coming to their house, not for me, but on the sense of like looking for somebody.
Ooh.
Them niggas don't be coming just to say, we want to ask you a question.
Hey,
them niggas.
The light was on. Want to know if you guys had a cup of sugar or anything I could borrow.
Them niggas, when they come, somebody's leaving. Like,
oh no, but I want us all to stay. Can he spend the night? Get your coat. We're going home.
And the thing is, when they come, they don't come asking for like too little, like, where was you at type question. They have all the intel that they have and what they probably assumed was already right. I was like, okay. So with Takashi is what I'm saying is like, federal, like it's just not NYPD. So you playing with the law.
Yeah.
And they don't play fair anyway. So they play